Okay, so welcome to our briefing of Project EMP. And in the following slides, we'll just be sharing with you all what we did back during our year and also how fun both of us personally found the trip. So before I start off the presentation, let us just do a short introduction. So we're the project directors of EMP. I'm Aaron, a year 3 chemistry student.
And I'm Yanfen, year 2 material science and engineering student.
Okay, so what is Project EMP about? So what we do, we travel to a province in Laos called Champasak. And in our year, we went to Nonsavan Primary School. Over there, we got to interact with the kids and locals there. And basically, we experienced the kind of life they have there for 3 weeks. So you may ask how their life there is. So it's very different from how we do it. We have it in Singapore. Usually, over there, we have to wash our own clothes, using our hands. And also to cook, we have to start our own fire. And also laundry wise, we have to set up our own poles to hang our laundry. So these are some of the examples that the things that we'll do differently over there compared to back here in Singapore. Okay, so moving on to the pre-trip part. Before we fly over, there's actually a lot of planning work and prep work that has to be done. Mainly fundraising and planning of the schedule and activities that we'll be doing back over there in Laos. So preferably we'll have one meeting every week. And if the schedule really doesn't allow, maybe once every 2 weeks. So the main agenda of the meetings is for us to bond and also brainstorm what lesson plans or games we can bring over there to help facilitate the teaching there. Okay, so towards the second half of the meetings is more of planning the teaching materials, what kind of syllabus we want to teach the kids there. And also one last thing about the meetings that we discuss in the meetings is the fundraising part, where we really have to come up with a lot of ideas so that we can fundraise a certain amount of money, because there's a certain quota we must hit. So that's in general what we'll do for the pre-trip part. So moving on to the actual trip, I'll pass it on to Yanfen to explain to you all.
Okay, so next up we have this long-awaited actual trip. So as you can see from the slides, besides conducting lessons in school, we also cook our own meals there 90% of the time. It's quite tiring because you have to burn your own coal and not all the time that the fire will work. So it's a different experience. So also we will have local university students to assist us in the teaching of the lesson. So no worries if you can't speak Laos, because there will be people who will be assisting us as well. Then the teachers will also be there. So it's quite fun teaching the kids because they are actually very hype. They can sing, they can dance, and they really enjoy our lessons. So not only that, we also did a painting there. Because this is the 10th year of EMP last year, so we did a painting from scratch. So if you see from the bottom right of the screen, that's the painting that we did. It's quite legit, quite solid. Yeah, so I love it a lot. Then also lastly, you cannot miss the R&R there, because we visit prominent landmarks and night markets. Then we can shop all you like. And obviously the things there are super cheap compared to Singapore. So I think you'll enjoy it there as well. So moving on, we will have the post-trip. So at the end, we will have to complete a CIP, local CIP, and it's compulsory for all YEP programs. But don't worry about the details, because we will be the ones liaising with the school or organization, and we will update you all when you join us. And last year, we did a local OCIP at Crest Secondary School. So we facilitate their leadership training camp. And I think it's also an experience for us, because for Crest Secondary School, they are a special normal technical school. So we actually enjoy our time there with them as well. So lastly, remember to follow us on Instagram at project_EMP_20 and contact us if you have any queries. You can also drop us an email or DM at our IG page. So I give you 10 seconds to take down all our numbers and Instagram page. But yeah, that's all from us. Remember to sign up for our EMP. And one thing about EMP is that you don't need any physical work. So
yeah,
good. Yeah. So that's all from us. Hope you enjoy our presentation, and remember to sign up, okay?
thank you.
Thank you so much.